Hello Salsation family, I am Hani, Salsation Elite Instructor in Germany, and this year will be 7 years that I am in Salsation. 7 years for me, it's a special number, a lucky number, and I thought maybe I could do something to kind of celebrate these 7 years I am already in this wonderful community. I started as a regular participant, going to classes once a week, then twice a week, sometimes even 3 times a week. At some point I started going to events. I did my first instructor training, not with the intention to teach. Many things happened in the way. Now I give classes, I am an elite instructor. It was a long journey, and within that journey I had the opportunity to meet so many wonderful people around the world. I also traveled to several countries for different events, and from those people I also had the chance to meet most of the master trainers and also Alejandro itself, our founder and the creator of Salsation. So I thought, I had the idea, maybe I could share some memories. I could also share what I think about some of those master trainers, about Alejandro, what I like about them, what I learned from them, and share some memories with you. I thought it would be fun. If you like this, then I will continue to do similar videos, and if you don't like it, please ignore me, keep scrolling, move on. And yeah, I will do these videos in maybe 4 parts. I won't speak of every single master trainings because I didn't have the chance until now to meet all of them personally, or I didn't have the chance to meet them more. I mean, with some master trainers I had the opportunity to talk more with them, to exchange ideas, stories. I got advice from some of them. With some of them I have some memories, so I am specifically talking about some of those people. So if I don't mention you, it's not that I don't like you, I like all of you, and I think all of you have something great and wonderful to share with other people. It's just that I didn't have the chance to spend more time with you, to know you a little bit better, and yeah, I hope you understand. So I will start this series of videos telling you how I started my Salsation journey, which actually involves a master trainer. I will talk first about Federica Boriani. When I moved to Munich in 2017, she was giving regular classes here, and I accidentally ended up in a Salsation class. I wasn't looking for it. I had no idea such a program existed before, and it was so that I wanted to do hip hop and jazz dance classes. And I was in a dance studio for around 1 month until I saw in the schedule there was also a Zumba class, and I told myself, I've never done Zumba, I could try it, why not? One of those classes, Federica came with a Salsation t-shirt, and I was confused. I was like, are we doing a salsa class? Okay, I can try it. And the first thing she said is, this is not a salsa class. We are doing dance fitness today. And I was like, okay. And if I'm not wrong, she told us something like, let me surprise you. And I have to say, I loved that class. I loved that very first class. I loved 2 things. First, I loved her. I loved Federica, how energetic she was, how happy this energy and happiness that she would share. And also I loved the choreographies. I've been doing dance classes for a very long time back in Peru, but I never did a class like that before, and I was like, what is this? Where was this my whole life? So after that class, I talked to her a little bit, and I told her, I love the class, I will come back. And 7 years later, yeah, I'm here telling you about the story. And yeah, Federica is very special. Eventually with time we became friends. and it is really something about her. You have to do a class with her, an event with her, talk to her to feel this positive energy that she shares. And there is so much you can learn from her. I mean, she can do beautiful, relaxing, and emotional cool downs, but also very strong, powerful dynamics and really amazing choreographies. I mean, she has everything that I always wished I could be. I am actually a very shy person, introverted. She's the opposite of me. I mean, she's like everything I always wanted to be. So I learned so much from her. One of the first choreographies from her that I learned was Me Rehuso, and that is why that choreography means so much to me, because with that choreography I knew this is something different. Salsation is different. It's not like other classes I did in my life before.
Conmigo porque tú eres mi camino, y yo solo quiero estar junto a ti, nena, por favor entiéndelo. Solo dame tu mano y confía en mí. Si te pierdes, solo sigue mi voz. Y dale tiempo, mami, al tiempo.
Another choreography that I remember, I used to dance a lot with her in my first classes was Bayana, of course. I think that was the choreography that made her famous in the Salsation community. And also she would also do choreographies from other trainers, from Alejandro. I always remember La Casa. That was and is still one of my favorites. What can I say about her? I really respect her a lot. I respect her work, and she has motivated me so much. I mean, she's not only great on stage, she's also a great teacher, a great instructor. During my first classes, I wasn't able to smile. It was something in me that I was telling me in my head, I have to do it right, I have to concentrate, and I was forgetting having fun. But she somehow always did something to make me laugh, to make me smile on class, and she also had the patience to sometimes talk to me, to motivate me. I guess she saw some potential in me. And at some point she told me if I wanted to try a song in front of everybody on class. I was so nervous that first time, but I did it. I did it. And that was the beginning of our journey together as a trainer and participant that later she became my mentor and my friend. And I will be forever grateful to you, Federica, for everything. This video won't be enough to talk about you. I mean, I have so many stories and so many anecdotes with you, but just the beginning of the story, I owe it to you, so thank you so much. The next master trainer I met personally was Vladi, also a master trainer in Germany. I started taking classes in September 2017. I did my first instructor training on December that year. After that training, there is so much I could still learn. And after that training, I was checking on the website what other events were in Germany. So I found that Vladi was doing a workshop in Berlin. And I remember I went to that event not knowing anyone. I mean, I went completely alone from Munich. That was so amazing. Vladi is so so fun. I mean, I had so much fun with him. I met for the first time some people in Berlin, and I started to feel like, I mean, this is a nice community. I like it. I like the people. I like the atmosphere. Remember, we learned papel de regalo at that time, and I don't remember the name, but I can check it also on YouTube. I think it's already on YouTube. So yes, Bloody was the second master trainer I met personally. Bloody, I love you. I respect you a lot. I also, of course, did some choreographies of him in my classes, like for example, Suave. I think a lot of people know Suave. Or for example, Luan. I love that. I actually learned that choreography with Federica because she used to do it in her classes. Also, Para Darte Mi Vida, a choreography that he did with Grace. Love it so much. So many great choreographies from you. Yeah.
Maybe we gaan dieper, dieper, dieper. Mijn liefde voor jou die gaat dieper, dieper, dieper. Je bent bijzonder.
The third and last master trainer I will mention in this video will be Grace. I met her in the Salsation Blast Cologne in 2018, and I saw her on stage, and she was like, I mean, I was like thinking, she's a small girl but with so much power and so much energy. I remember clearly the first time I talked to her. I was like walking around in the event and she saw me and she was like, hey, yo conozco ese t-shirt. She was like talking in Spanish and I was like, huh? What? Are you talking to me in Spanish? And she was like, sí, soy peruana. I had no idea she was Peruvian. For me, she was 100% Japanese, and when she came to me talking Spanish, I was like, huh? What? Do you speak Spanish too? And are you also Peruvian? She was so nice, and she was also telling me that she learned how to dance marinera, typical Peruvian dance. And yeah, after that I had a bond with her. Every time I met her in an event, I would talk to her, and if I could, I would bring her some Peruvian sweets. Also, she would give me some advice. At the time I was like thinking if I should start teaching classes or not, and she was like motivating me. Yeah, you can do it. Just start. When you start, it will be easier. Because at the time I was really struggling with a lot of insecurities. She was one of the persons that motivated me, and also she gave me some ideas how to promote Salsation in Munich. If you ever have the chance to talk to her, just listen to her. She has so much to share and so much experience. I mean, she has such a great and big community in Japan. So if you want to build your community, I think she's the right person to just take some advice about her work. I love her work. Every choreography that she's done, I love. And I've done many of her choreographies in my classes. I've done, for example, Cuenta Pendiente, Beso, of course also RIP, the collaboration with Nana and Ika, Arts in the Dark, one of my favorites, We Don't Talk Anymore, also one of my favorites. And I even remember the first time I saw Grace on YouTube, looking for her. It was this choreography, Show You Off, and I told myself, I will learn it and I will teach it in class. I learned it, I practiced it, but I've never teach it. Sorry, Grace. Maybe one day I will manage to do it. Move Your Body, a dynamic warm-up that I love, and from time to time I put it again in my playlist. I love it.
Pero media boba, qué boba, qué estúpida. Sí, no, lo siento. No, you are Y aquí viene, porque me mentiste y me engañaste. Eso es sin sentimiento.
this was the first video of a series of videos that I will do about some of the master trainers I had the chance to know personally, and I hope you liked it. If you liked it, let me know so I can keep doing this. I'm wishing you all a wonderful day, and yeah, maybe see you soon in some next event.